Mm-mm-mm. Okay, so I know the live stream ended abruptly and I was not here. Um, Apologies. I keep fucking forgetting that Prism does this thing that even though it's on and it's playing, it'll still cut off the live stream if my phone is off. I hate that. That's the one downside to it. Anyway, sorry. What were we talking about? I know we were going over. I believe we were going over Gotcha Nebula and what I disliked about it. I forgot. We were talking about something and I got sidetracked because my parents needed me for something. Shit. I got sidetracked. Damn. I went downstairs because my parents, they got me an Amazon gift card for my birthday. Worth $100. I'm going to take advantage of that shit. Alright, so. Someone remind me what we were talking about last stream because I don't fucking remember that fast because I was busy talking to my parents. We were ordering dinner. I fucking forgot. I'm trying to remember what were we talking about? We were discussing something. Oh my god. We were talking about Gotcha Nebula, and then I deleted the update off my phone. We were talking about the difference between that and Gotcha Treasure, and then the newest update that came out. Oh! Yeah, we were complaining about Gotcha Nebula. That's what we were doing. So yeah, they took all the old files down from the website. 1.6 and up. They changed a lot of stuff. I guess to be more aesthetically pleasing. That also is a factor in it, but they changed it too much. They changed it too much to where, it's not good for people that, prefer the old Gotcha Club style a little bit. Something like that. Mostly Android and PC users can get Gotcha mods. iOS users can't get them, so. But yeah, I did tell y'all what mods you can and can't get anymore a couple weeks back. Okay. Ow. One website you can get Gotcha mods from is Playmods. You can get them from Playmods. You just type in Gotcha in the search bar, and boom, Gotcha mods. Gotcha mods all here. They all, they'll all pop up. Even some of the old versions of Gotcha Nebula, like this one, the winter update. That one's here. Gotcha Nox is also here. Gotcha Modify is here. There's a bunch of Gotcha mods on here that you can get. Even some deleted ones, like Gotcha Cafe, Gotcha Modify. Use the loose. I don't know what's going on with Gotcha Universe. That shit won't open for me anymore. So, I don't know. I guess there's a bug in it because it won't open. We don't talk about Gotcha Luminal. But yeah, there's Gotcha mods here on Playmods. But you must be careful. There are some fake Gotcha mods on here. Like this one. This one is fake. Because look at the megabytes. It's under 100. Automatically fake. Any Gotcha mods on here that's under 100 megabytes is fake. Okay? Even there's the old version of Gotcha Nebula from the old Halloween update. That one's here. Yeah, anything under 100, it's fake. Gotcha Snow is not a real mod. That mod never came to be. It's fake. Don't download it. Yeah, Gotcha Pastry is here. Gotcha Sweet. Yeah, all those mods is here. Alright, this Gacha Nymph is fake. It says KB and not MB. Automatically fake. It's an image. Alright. This Gacha Nymph is also fake. It's under 100. And the icon doesn't look like that. This Gacha Neon, automatically fake. Don't download it. Yeah, and there's some mods that are not on. Gacha Starry. This is a real mod, but it was not really advertised that much. Alright. But yeah, you can get gacha mods from Play Mods. You can get them from there. You can obviously get them from itch.io. All accessible to Android users. There is... Let me see. Let me see something. Hold on. There's also Gacha Life app. This website here. There's also this website that you can get gacha mods from. Okay, it's released into different categories. But gacha mods is right here. You can go here and get all the gacha mods that's on this website. But do keep in mind, my mod will not be on this website, and Gacha Clover is not on this website, so you can't get those two mods from there. But the mods that are here, now keep in mind, some of these mods here, like Gacha Items and Gacha City, they're not available. Gacha Items is a concept, and Gacha City was canceled, and it just turned into a website. Gacha Nebula is here. Gacha Luminal is here. I just said what site it was. Gacha Life app. GachaLife.app. That's the website. Customs and Coffee, Gacha Plus, Gacha Fantasy. Those mods are here. Gacha Art. Now, all these mods here, these are all concepts. They're not actual gacha mods. You cannot download them because if you press it, it'll just tell you that the APK is not out yet. Okay, so don't waste your time. All these mods right here, these 8, they're not here. The gacha mods that are out that you can get: Gacha Pastry, Gacha New Age, Gacha Nymph, Gacha Nox, Gacha World, Gacha Cute, Gacha Neon, Gacha Shine, Sweetu, Cherry Blossom, Style, Ultra, Yoon, Necessity, Techno, Cloudy, Kawaii, Natural, Rainbow Friends, Net, Hada, Yuku, or however you say it, Aiku, I don't fucking care. Ultimate. I don't trust X or dolls, so don't download those. Don't download those. Gacha Life No Lines, Gacha Want 2. I don't know why it says 2. It's just Gacha Want Beta, I guess. Yes, Gacha Diamond, Sakura, Oven, Pleasure, Rose, Tunnel, Ban, Edix, Doors, Mystic Petals, Flare. I don't know why that's there. That's not the updated version of Flare, but Fuzz, Strawberry, Impact, Creative, Kimono, Bunny, Motion Pro, Arcade, Clan, Multi-World, LGBT, Multiverse. Universe is on here, but do be warned, this mod, I had to delete it off my phone because it stopped opening, and every time I tried to open it, it would kick me out of the game, so I don't know what happened. So I would just beware of this mod because it might kick you out like it did me. So I don't know what happened. Gacha Trek, Bulba, Universal, Sanrio, Animal, FNAF 4, Love, Gacha Star 3.2, Gacha Cafe, Glitch, Animatronics. I don't have this one, so I'm not going to get it. Club Edition, Modify, Fandoms. I would just tell y'all to use this site more because it has almost all the mods you would probably want to try and probably don't have. Gacha Redux, Gacha Costume, Gacha Monarch, Pastel, Color, and we're going past that last one. Anything else underneath this, it's all concepts. Oh, Except mix and match, that one is out. These are all supposed to be concepts, but mix and match is out. It is out. It just hasn't been updated in a long time. The rest of these mods are all concepts. They're not out, so don't click on any of them. They're not out yet. I don't know if they're ever going to be out. But all the mods I just read to you, they're all out. What I will tell you is what mods you can't type in. Gotcha Cherry Blossom, you cannot type in this mod. Gotcha Style, you cannot type in this mod. Gotcha Necessity, you cannot type in this mod. Scrolling down, no, I have Gotcha Pleasure, you can type in there. Multi-world and LGBT, you cannot type in those. You can't type in modify. I passed it. I don't even know where it is. Oh, yeah, right here. You cannot type in modify. You cannot type in there. I'm just telling y'all the mods you cannot type in, and that's it. Those are all the mods you cannot type in. I don't know about animatronics since I never had it, and I'm not going to download it, but those are all the mods you cannot type in. The rest of the mods, I'm just going to assume you can type in them, but those are just the ones you cannot type in. Okay? But I would just prefer you all use this website if you want to download Gotcha Mods. It is completely safe. It is safe. I have downloaded from here before. It is completely safe. Prism, shut the fuck up. My network is fine. But yeah, if you're looking for a website to download Gotcha Mods from, Playmods, itch.io, and gotchalife.app. Those are websites you can download Gotcha Mods from safely. You can download mods safely from those 3 places. Nothing will happen to your phone. You will not get no virus. You're going to be completely fine. If your phone ends up getting a virus, it's because you downloaded from a site that was not safe and it was risky. So yeah, if you go to any other site that I did not mention, then you are shit out of luck because no one told you to go there. Now, there is another website. Hold on. I did find my Gotcha Mod on another website. Yeah, the first thing, like, stop! Oh my god. Damn. Ugh. I hate sneezing. I gotta clear my throat out because now my throat itches. It's my allergies again. Thank you. Now, as I was saying, I found my mod on another website. I don't know. I gotta scroll down till I find it again. Right here. This website called gotchamods.top. I found my Gotcha Mod on this website. It was reposted here. I found my mod reposted on this website. So, this mod right here, not mod, this website here is also safe since it's based around mostly Gotcha Mods. But yeah, they reposted my fucking mod on this website. Like, I shouldn't be mad. I should be happy about it, but it's kind of funny. I'm just like, why is it here? Okay. Gotcha Plus, it mainly depends on your phone. Some mods run 64-bit, and if your phone is 32-bit, then your phone will not let you download 64-bit. It'll tell you won't have enough space or something like that, or your phone just can't run it. So, It would just depend on how much storage you have or what type of phone you have. So I can't really tell you which one to download. It just depends on your phone. But yeah, there's my mod is not the only one here. Fantasy is on here. Fuzz is here. Lavender Night is here. Gotcha Treasure is here, but I think that's the beta. Creative and Fandoms is also on here. And many more, but this website is also safe. I did download a mod from here before, so yeah. This website is perfectly safe. I just love how they took everything I put on itch.io and then they put it here. Oh my god. And they did this on October 20th. But I love how the cons, it says limited amount of new clothing and backgrounds. Where most of the mod is mostly backgrounds. Yeah, I can see clothing, yes, but why would you add backgrounds there? My bruh. But yeah. So, to be clear, gotchamods.top, gotchalife.app, itch.io, and playmods are all safe websites for you to download gacha mods from. Anywhere else, you will be playing at your own risk with your phone, your tablet, or your computer. You are downloading gacha mods at your own risk if you go to any other websites but those. You are playing at your own risk. If you download from anywhere other than those 4 websites that I mentioned, you are playing at your own risk. You are. Yeah, the website listed my mod as a con for limited backgrounds, where most of the backgrounds in Gacha Toxica, if not almost all of them, are changed. But yeah, limited backgrounds, which means they either downloaded the beta and posted it there, which I doubt that they did because the file that they added was the newest one. So, I don't know what the fuck they did. They sat there and they took the newest file I had for Gacha Toxica and they posted it there. I don't know who's in charge of that website, but what the fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You mean to tell me I only have 12 fucking dollars? Oh my god. Because my fat ass. But yeah, those are all safe websites to download gacha mods from. Those are all safe. Now, if you can't get your desired gacha mod from any one of those websites, then honestly, I don't know what to tell you. Your only other option for like some of these mods I have right here, such as Gacha Ultra 2 right here, which is basically the second update in Gacha Ultra. I got that one from Telegram. Lavender Night, I got from Telegram. Pony Gacha, I did not tell you to open. Bitch, I didn't tell you to open. Get back down. Pony Gacha, I downloaded from Telegram. But I think that mod is also on a website now, so no need to panic. And let me see. What did I download any more from Telegram? I forget. I think it was just those 3. Wait, no. Wait, there was another one. 1.5. Gacha Neon 1.5. I also got from Telegram. Because they kept the file there, and it's just sitting there in a Telegram channel, so. Is Gacha Multiverse a thing? Yes, it's been a thing. It's on itch.io too. Okay, so that's 4 mods. I'm just making sure I didn't get nothing else from Telegram. And Gacha Smile. Wait, I'm just making sure. Okay, that's it. So, Gacha Smile, Gacha Neon 1.5, Gacha Ultra 2, Lavender Night, and Pony Gacha are the 5 gacha mods I got from Telegram. There is a Telegram channel. There is a Gacha Mods Telegram channel in Telegram. But the thing is, you have to download the Telegram app. You have to give them your phone number. You have to go into the search bar, type in Gacha Mods. There will be a channel that pops up with 313 subscribers in it. That's the channel where I got the Gacha Mods from. Okay? That's the channel. Now, if you're not comfortable giving a random app your phone number, then I can't tell you nothing else. Because that's where I got those 5 mods from. Now, you can try to probably find it on another website. But as I said, it's at your own risk doing that. It's at your own risk. It's at your own risk. That's all I gotta say on that. But yeah. Telegram is also safe for those who don't know. But because the gacha mods you download from there are not coming from... They're not exactly coming from the internet. If you try to download a gacha mod from there, it will tell you to authorize access to download from, Telegram itself, since it's not coming from the internet. I mean, technically it is, but at the same time it's not, because it's coming from the app and not it's not coming from Google, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not coming from Google. Now, as I said, Gacha Golden, Flare, and Moon, I made available for APK. I put them on the Gacha port page on itch.io. So those 3 mods are available for download on that page. Because all 3 creators, the 2 creators who made the mods, they didn't have Android and they didn't know how to put it on Android. The mods are mainly available for Windows, but that's about it. So yes, that's how you get these gacha mods. And then some of them you can't really download at all. Like, well, I don't know about Space Cadet Gacha. That's on the website now, so I can't even say that one. But that's about it. That's it. That's it. Do we have any questions? Or is anyone confused about what the fuck I just said? Is anyone confused? Do we understand how to get gacha mods? Do we understand which ones you can't type in? Do we understand where to get them from? Is anyone confused? Do I have to walk them back through the steps? I don't feel like doing all that, but do I have to walk you all back through the steps? Do we understand everything? So we understand what to do. Like, it should be straightforward on how to download gacha mods. It should not be that hard. Shit. Like, if you have Android, you're good. You're going to be able to download gacha mods. But then again, it depends on what type of phone you have. Because some mods won't run on a very old device, and some mods will not run on a very new device. All right. But yeah, these are all the gacha mods technically in existence. Oh shit. I just realized I didn't get rid of the old gacha little. I still have it. I forgot which one was new. Wait. Oh. No, the one that's new. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me hear the music. Yep, okay, that's the old one. Totally forgot I have the new one on my phone. Oh well. Alright, now that we know what to do, now we know how to do it, you should all be good. You should all be golden. And now, y'all probably looking at my screen and you're probably wondering why I got some copies of gacha mods. Because. Because. That's it. Like, I have 2 gacha reduxes. That's because one of them was a mod port that I got years ago. And some of these I made from APK Tool M to clone. Okay? To clone. to clone. Now, the thing is... Oh, wait, hold on. The download for Gacha FNAF 4, that's not on itch.io anymore. The page has been completely taken down. The download itself has been taken down because the person who made it quit Gacha after starting an argument with another Gacha mod creator and then driving them away from the internet. Oh my god, it's a mess. But that's a story for another day. The thing is, do I have any last words? Okay, I'm losing subs again. What the fuck is happening? Like, I'm stuck in this rut of subscribers where I'm stuck between... Hold on. Oh, I didn't even see this. Mainly probably because I blocked hashtags. Oops, I gotta remove that. Yeah, I'm stuck in this rut of subscribers where this will show 44,435 or 44,428. Like, I don't know what's happening. I'm just stuck in between those numbers. I'm just stuck in between there. But I don't even care anymore. It's either you sub or you don't. Either or. It's not really going to matter to me. It's either you subscribe or you don't. You feel free to do what you want. Do what you please. I just make content for the fun of it. All right. But that should be all. Now I could tell y'all which mods are 64-bit and which aren't, because that's going to be a hilarious talk. Now let me show y'all as an example. These mods here. You see Gacha Yoon, Diamond, Boba, FNAF, Costume, Nymph, Clan, and Pleasure right there, right? You also see these. Pony, Multiverse, Custom, the other Gacha FNAF, Plus, and Ultimate Trouble. And you see my mod, and Gacha Neon, Gacha Motion, Gacha Cute, Gacha Fandoms, and also Gacha Nebula. Now, the mods I just named, majority of them, those mods are 64-bit because you're able to clone those mods. Gacha mods that you can clone using a cloning app, that's how you know that it's a 64-bit mod, because the Gacha cloning app that you decide to use, I said Gacha cloning app, a cloning app that you decide to use to clone your Gacha mods for extra space, the app itself will allow you to clone the mods because it's 64-bit. Now, the Gacha mods that are 32-bit, meaning the ones you cannot clone, the 32-bit mods, please write this down if you need to, just so we can be clear. The 32-bit Gacha mods, aka mods you cannot clone, is Gacha Cafe, Gacha Ultra. Hold on. I think I tried to do Gacha Club Edition and it didn't work. Like, it wouldn't clone. Let me see. Let me check. I'm just gonna double check real quick. Oh, no, wrong one. I opened up ABK Tool. When am I blind? Yes. Okay. I said Gacha Cafe, Gacha Ultra. No, wait. You can't clone Mix and Match? I think I tried to clone it. It didn't work. Yeah, okay, no. You can't clone Mix and Match. You can't clone Gacha Creative. You cannot clone Gacha Want. You can't clone Space Cadet Gacha. You cannot clone Gacha Lavender. You can't clone Gacha Love. You can't clone Gacha Sweetu. You can't clone Gacha Net. And you can't clone Gacha Club Redux. And you also cannot clone Gacha Club Edition or Universe or Evolution. I guess you can't do Arcade either because they wouldn't let me do it. Okay. Nope, you can't do arcade either. And I believe that's it. Now, I believe those are all the gotcha mods you cannot clone. Therefore, those are all the mods that are 32-bit. And Gotcha Star 2.1, I believe. You can't clone that one either. I don't think I said that one. You also can't clone Redux. But yeah, those are all the mods you cannot clone. And the mods you cannot clone are the mods that are 32-bit. That's how I'm able to tell the difference between which mods are 64-bit and 32. Because sometimes gotcha mod devs, they don't tell you which mods are 64-bit and which ones aren't. They don't label them. And sometimes where you go on itch.io and you see a new gotcha mod there, and and you see one spot for Android and you see one spot for PC, you gotta basically take a gamble on thinking if it's a 64-bit APK file or a 32-bit APK file. Because most of the time it'll be a 32-bit file. It's only ever so rarely that it's a 64-bit file. Because unless it's labeled 64-bit, most of the time it'll be a 32-bit file and nobody will ever know. Like, the only way you'll know is if you try to clone it with a cloning app. That's when you'll know, because 32-bit apps won't clone without a support app, and sometimes those support apps don't work. So that's how you're able to tell the difference between 64 and 32. 64 can clone with no problem. You won't have any issues. 32-bit will not clone. The app will tell you need a support app to clone it. Just like regular Gotcha Club. Gotcha Club is a 32-bit app. Like, I think it's 32-bit by default. I don't know. But, yeah. That's how you're able to tell the difference between both of those. So, just as a heads up. But, yeah, apologies for the stream ending abruptly last time. Did not mean for that to happen. So, new OC and Nebula. Which one are you using? But yeah, that's how you do it. Also, Gotcha Lavender is 32-bit. You can't clone that one either, I don't think. I lied. I don't even know. No. You can't clone it. I just had to make sure. But yeah, that's it. I use 1.5 because 'tis what I have. Okay, you got 1.5 too. I very much dislike how they don't disclose that info. What about if the mods are like 32-bit or not? Some gotcha mod creators don't do it in a bit of a rush, and then they forget to label it when they make the files. It happens, but me learning how to make a mod, I have to realize that you have to label that when you're putting the files in itch.io. You have to label that. Because people will ask you if the APK is 64 or 32-bit. Because if you put it as just, gotcha lamp APK, and there's no 32 or 64-bit disclosure, people are going to ask you, like, is it 32-bit or 64? Like, because, you're not going to know. Well, I know it would possibly be on the page or when you open the app, but yeah. But then again, sometimes when you're making a gotcha mod and you're trying to make it 64-bit, normally it would say it at the bottom when you open the game. Like, for example, hold on. Open my mod for a second. Yeah, you would normally see it at the bottom right here. It should say like Android version 1.10 X64 or X32. You would normally see that when you open the damn game. And then, sometimes the 64-bit mods say 32, and sometimes sometimes the 32-bit mods say 64. I don't know why that happens. It just swaps, and you know, and I think it happens because sometimes the Gacha mod devs, they make the mods originally for 32-bit phones, and then when you go to switch it over to 64-bit, it doesn't transfer the 64-bit information. It stays at 32, but they transferred it to a 64-bit Gacha club. So, yeah. And then sometimes when they're making the pages about the mods, they don't disclose if it's going to have 32-bit or not. I don't know why they don't do that. They just don't care. But yeah, like for example, Gacha Costume. Gacha Costume is a perfect example of that. See, it says Android version 1.1.0 times 32 at the bottom, but this is the 64-bit version of the mod. Because the last one I had was 32, and I couldn't clone that one. This one I can clone. This is the 64-bit version of the mods, which means I can clone it. But yeah, Gacha Costume is a perfect example of that. Now, people who probably downloaded my mod for 32-bit, it probably says 64 at the bottom, but it's 32-bit. Because I had to switch it over from 64 to 32. But yeah, that's just stuff to look out for. I've been talking forever. Y'all could just tell me to shut up. But yeah, I hope that this second live stream was a little more helpful in telling the difference between certain things, and going to the correct websites, the ones that don't have viruses, because again, you're playing at your own risk going to those. Like I said, the risk I have is with was with Space Cadet Gacha. I found that mod after searching for the longest time. I was up half the night searching for that mod on the internet. I did finally find it, but I found it on a risky website. But when I downloaded it, nothing happened to my phone. So, because it's like one of those websites, because, over in China, I think they heavily watch people, what they're doing on the internet over there. I don't know. But, because I know some people that live over there that were making gacha mods, they couldn't upload it to, itch.io or anywhere else because of the laws over there. And they had to upload it to a Chinese website. So, that's where I found the gacha mod, because somebody re-uploaded it there. And that was the only place I found the gacha mod at the time. Because now I think it's re-uploaded somewhere else. But that was the only place at the time where it was, because it was a deleted gacha mod. I was like, and I'm looking at the screen, I'm like, do I want to risk my phone? And I say, fuck it. So I downloaded it. And boom, that happened. But yeah, Space Cadet Gacha's been deleted for like, I think 4 years now. 3 years now. I forgot when it came out. I did forget when it came out. But it has been deleted for the longest time. There's not really a download link for it anymore. If you go on YouTube to try to find it, like, you look for it. Hold on. Let me see. You'll just see videos on it. Like, mine popped up. I don't know where the others are. Hold on. Like, hello. Oh, she's talking about Lucky's mod. I think. Is that it? Yeah, she's talking about Lucky's mod on here. Oh, wow. The big gacha tuber. Yeah, like there's other people playing it, but what The fuck? Hello? You see, this is what I hate about YouTube. You look for one thing and then it pops up everything else. Like, right here. Like, there's some other people who did reviews for it. But the one person I'm looking for, or the two people I'm looking for, I don't see them. And I see weird shit. What is going on? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. People who still talk about the mod is still on there. Like, my video is the first one to come up when you search the mod. Oh, wow. But yeah, she's talking about Lucky's newest mod, Gotcha Little. And then talking about Gotcha Nebula. Jesus. Her videos be the shortest because all she talks about is gotcha stuff. But yep, people look to Stormy Chan for gotcha related news. But yeah, that's mostly it though. Yeah. Oh, I dropped my phone. Ow. But yeah, I guess that's how fast people have forgotten about that mod. Because, you know, people nowadays, they try to find gotcha mods now that are, you know, no longer available and they're deleted. Space Cadet Gotcha being one of them. And then Gotcha Truck being another one, deleted gotcha mod that you can no longer find or access. Because, I mean, look, if you still got the mod somewhere on your phone, I would say back up the file. Because just in case you delete it, you'll never know what'll happen. Like, you'll never know if you'll be able to download it again. I would just say, if you're going to delete a gotcha mod, back up the file in a Google Drive before you delete it. Because that's what I was doing. Because if you feel like you're not going to use this gotcha mod anymore and you just want to get rid of it, but you might change your mind halfway through a couple months later and you might want it back, I just say back up the file for the gotcha mod to your Google Drive before you delete it. Just in case you have a change of heart. Just in case. That's what I did with Gotcha Animal and Monarch and I think a few others. Because I deleted a few mods. Because you see I don't have them, so. But yeah, I'm going to stop talking. I'm really hungry. That's why I'm not as focused as I normally am. And I didn't really eat today. I didn't really have any food. It's my own fault. Because I forgot to send my dad out for something to eat. The last thing I ate was spicy chicken fries, and it was only 8 of them, and I had those hours ago. I am really hungry. As for my upload schedule, I go back to work tomorrow, but the good news, I only got a 4-hour shift. Thank God. And then more good news is that afterwards, I have 4 days off after tomorrow. Because somebody took my shift on Tuesday and I don't have to go into work. Yay! And then, so after tomorrow, we will still have more fun together. We will have a good time with uploading videos and streams like normal. So, it's just tomorrow, I do go back to work, but I got a short shift. And then I go back to work after tomorrow. I go back to work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Hold on. Yes, I go back to work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I do work next weekend. All of next weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I do work next weekend. Fuck this damn job. But I am off 4 days again after next Sunday. Like, once tomorrow gets here, a week from tomorrow, I have 4 days off again. So, there's more good news right there. I have to work to support myself because YouTube is not paying me enough. But yes, that is the good news I have for y'all. That is the good news I have for y'all. I did enjoy my birthday. I had fun. My parents gave me a $100 gift card for Amazon today. That was my other birthday gift that I asked for. So now I can have more time putting shit in my cart and then using my gift card. So yeah, that, you know, turned 23, had fun, had my pizza party, went shopping, you know. I just, like, it felt like a normal day, but I felt celebrated. I felt happy. I just felt all right. But yeah, it's November 1st. We're in the month of Thanksgiving, but at the same time, honestly, fuck Thanksgiving. I'm skipping right to Christmas. The only reason why I hate Thanksgiving so much, it's not because of being thankful for family or all that bullshit. It's the fucking food. You can never get rid of the fucking food. And some of the food, I hate eating. YouTube, you want that paycheck? Get $100 a month. While Rumble, they pay you once you hit 50 on the threshold. Why is it that Rumble is more supportive of creators than YouTube is? Because YouTube is full of shit. But honestly, once Christmas, right after Halloween, I skip over Thanksgiving. We go right to Christmas. Because I don't know. I've grown bored and tired of that damn holiday. Because there's not really no Thanksgiving songs. There's no Thanksgiving movies. And then you say the same shit every year. You're thankful for family. You're thankful for this bullshit. Blah, 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 blah. You eat food that you don't really like and you don't really care for. And then it's stuck there for like 2 weeks. So yeah. I don't really care about Thanksgiving. Because growing up, Thanksgiving, I had past tense. I had to go to my grandma's house and I had to get food from over there. And I hated going over there and just having to get food because then when we get back home, that's more food that we can't fucking get rid of. Because honestly, you get tired of eating the same food for about 2 days to a week. And then it sucks when you have 2 weeks and the same food is still fucking there. I'm like, no, just get rid of it. The holiday is over. We don't even say what we're thankful for. We just eat some good ass food. Yeah. Don't cut off fucking phone. That's what happened last time. That's what happened to the stream last time, because once the screen got dark, it tried to cut off on me. Hell no. So yeah. I mainly just hate Thanksgiving because of the fucking food. You can't get rid of the shit, and if people don't want to take it home, you cook a lot of food. No. Don't cook a lot of food. Just cook what you're gonna eat, say what you're thankful for, and that's the end of it. Moving on. I don't really celebrate Thanksgiving. Okay. And then Thanksgiving, it is also the time of year where people want to air out family dirty laundry, and it's fucking hilarious. It's the time of year where you get to have family drama and be smart with family members you don't really fucking like. I live for the damn drama. It's fucking funny. All that food for like a few hours, then you put it away. Yeah. And then with my family, it's kind of strained on both sides, cause both sides of my family, we don't celebrate holidays like we used to. For example, my great grandmother is getting older. She's turning 99 this year, I believe. She's gonna be 99 years old, and then next year she'll be 100. Because my great-grandmother turned 98 last year. Yes, my great-grandmother is going to be 99 this year. Her birthday is the same day as my sister's. It is. We had to go to her party last year because we didn't go for her 97th. And it's kind of hard because we had to celebrate my sister's birthday and her birthday. But my great grandmother has her party at the same exact spot all the time. Because, I mean, she's getting ready to be 100 soon. So she's not going to be able to move around that much anymore. So, and then my sister, she doesn't really like being around the family that much. She doesn't really like being around people. And my mother's side of the family is big by extension, like by extended cousins, aunts, and uncles that I don't fucking talk to or care about. But, like, But yeah, we had to go for the 98th birthday because we didn't show up for the 97th. Honestly, it's because earlier that day, we took my sister to Walmart for her birthday because she wanted to go. And we were out getting her presents. And then my mom kept reminding us that we had to go to our great grandmother's party that was happening the very same day. But we were at the store earlier in the day. But I think by the time we got out of Walmart, it was like 5, 6 o'clock. Excuse me. And we were all tired. We just didn't really feel like going. My sister didn't really feel like going. She keeps saying, because, we both love our great grandmother, but we just don't like being around everybody. We don't care for people that much. I'm a homebody. I don't really like leaving the house. So that's why we ended up going for her party last year. And, it kind of sucked. We really didn't want to go. But the thing is, they had to celebrate her birthday early last year because her birthday fell on a weekday and everyone wasn't going to be able to go on a weekday. So we went to her birthday. My great grandma had her birthday party on the 28th instead of the 30th because her birthday didn't fall on the weekend. It fell on a weekday. So I think that's probably what's going to happen this year. We're going to have to go to her birthday early again this year because I think her birthday is also on a weekday. Which will be good for my sister because then we have to go early on that day if we even feel like going. And then we can celebrate her actual birthday on the weekday. I don't know. My family is complicated. And then my dad's side of the family, me and my sister don't like being around them anymore because of family drama that happened in 2020 and we don't talk to anyone. So, yeah. But yeah, because of family drama that happened in 2020, which is like 5 years ago, we don't go around my dad's side of the family anymore unless we're actually forced to go. And I hate going because I don't want to be around them. I am not talking to my aunt and I'm not talking to my cousin because she's upset about what I did to her mom. I really do not give a fuck. So, and then the thing is, it was a lot with that. And I mean, I'm not mad about it anymore, but it's just that I don't care to be around nobody no more. That's basically what happened. And I mean, I get if my cousin is still mad at me. I don't care. I just don't allow for people, I don't care who they are, I just don't allow for people to disrespect my parents. And her mom was disrespecting my dad, their brother and sister. I don't care. I don't allow for disrespect. That's it. But yeah, that's the story behind that. I'm tired. I know that does not say 8:56. Bro! And it does. I was watching your previous live stream where you were playing the Gacha Nebula beta. Uh-huh. Damn, my stomach hurt. My phone needs to charge. No, it don't. It is 8:56. Why? It's rushing me to go back to work. See, now I gotta set an alarm. Hold on. Wait, I don't even remember what time I have to go. Oh my god. I don't even remember what time I have to go to work tomorrow. That's crazy. I'll look at it after stream. I think. No, wait. I work 4 hours tomorrow, I think. I have to go back and check. I don't even remember. I don't know. I forgot. Did I have to do anything else? No, I don't. I don't think. I don't even know. What do you mean you don't know? I actually forgot. That's the thing. I forgot. I don't know. Like, I looked at it earlier. You know what? Earlier meaning this morning. That's how far back I looked at it. I looked at the schedule. I checked what time I had to go into work. I know I work 4 hours tomorrow, but I forgot what time I went in. Because I was checking the new schedule that came out Friday, and I'm like, and that was the schedule for the week after next week. So I'm like, well, damn. So yeah, I forgot what time I go into work tomorrow. The eyes will return to how they were in version 1.5. So they will return back to what they were, is what you're saying. Okay. So the eyes will eventually go back to what they were at 1.5. Well, that's some good news. Yay! I am still stuck on that one curly hairstyle, though. That thing was long. Y'all saw how long that shit was? It was long! I never met someone with long hair like that. I would like to one day. I'm gonna feel bad. I'm gonna feel bad because if I accidentally find them and I step on their hair, I'm gonna feel bad. And since I have the beta of Nebula swimsuit time, Sorbet is my victim. Why are you traumatizing her? Ow, damn. Ma'am. My dad need to come on. I'm hungry. My stomach is growling. It's trying to eat itself. I don't think my organ is supposed to bend that way. It hurts. Stop. All y'all. Okay. Well, that is some good news, though. The eyes will go back to how they were in 1.5. Eventually. So, I have hope. I will wait. It's just that, I don't know, the borders. It's just the borders in there, though. It's just there. And I think it's because it's how it's shaped. I don't know. Probably. But alright, y'all. I gotta go. You! Okay.